A bill cutting Alabama's grocery tax in half has officially passed the full legislature.
And WDHN State Capitol reporter Maddie Beer-Temple explains when you could start to see some relief at the checkout line in a story that is all new at 6.
The bill has gone through many changes since it was first proposed, but the version heading to the governor would begin that tax cut this fall.
I think it is historic. I'm excited about it.
Both the House and Senate have passed a bill reducing the state's 4% tax on food. It would drop to 3% this September, then 2% next September if the education budget grows at least 3.5%. That's up from a prior version of the bill that required 2% budget growth. Senate sponsor Andrew Jones says that growth requirement safeguards funding to the education budget.
So we want to make sure that there's enough room to take the drawdown but still have some additional funding for the year-to-year inflationary growth in the education budget. We want to make sure our schools are kept whole.
House Education Budget Chairman Danny Garrett says after decades of failed attempts, this year was different because of public outcry over skyrocketing grocery prices.
This is an issue that was really driven at the grassroots level. This is what our constituents wanted, what the citizens of Alabama wanted, and so I was happy to see the legislature was able to come together and do something meaningful and impactful.
Garrett says he can't say how likely it is that the state actually sees the 2% decrease on this tax in 2024. He says budget growth this year is already dropping off from last year.
Clearly the trajectory is not, as hockey stick like it was. We'll see where it goes. I think it's possible. I mean, clearly, if you take just the numerical averages, you would say we would get there. But we live in the real world, so we'll see where it goes.
That tax cut is now in the hands of Governor Kay Ivey, and lawmakers will be back for their final legislative day next Tuesday. Reporting in Montgomery, Maddie Beer-Temple, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.